happening, guys? Chris, VA Travels. I'm in King George County. I'm in Port Conway, and just gonna take a walk around the EMMANUEL church, a little brick church out here I wanted to show off. And yeah, I'm just north of the Rappahannock, right across from Port Royal. And this thing was built in 1859. And this area was actually a center of activity at the time before the Civil War. Walk over, just take a look at these markers. And this is the birthplace of James Madison. And he was actually born over Belgrove Plantation. And he wasn't born in the current house, but the house that sat on the property before that. Current house sits on top of the house he was born in. And what it is his mother, last name was Conway, Port Conway. Conways were big in this area. His parents were living at Montpelier out there in Orange County, but his mother came out here to be with her family to give birth. So yeah, she was just out here for a short period of time, then went back to Montpelier. And I'm gonna hop the fence, take a look. Yeah, as I said, built 1859. And pretty neat bracketing up there, top of that tower. All right, gonna take a walk around the graveyard. And a lot of members of the Turner family buried back here. The Turners were really big landowners in the area. They lived over at Belgrove, which is just a few hundred yards on the other side of those trees. They lived there from 1839 until 1894. They owned a ton of land right across 301 here. And they owned Oakenbrow Plantation. I did a video on that a few months ago. Check it out, it's pretty good. I'd say it's maybe 2 miles in that direction, maybe a little less. But Thomas Turner III owned Oakenbrow, and then he passed it on to Thomas Turner IV. And there are also a lot of members of the Hipkins Bernard family. They also lived at Belgrove Plantation. They lived there from 1790 until 1839 when it was sold to the Turners. Yeah, okay, well, a lot of Smiths as well. And all right, so this monument until 1983 was located over Belgrove, 200 yards to the west. Yeah, members of the Hipkins family that I just mentioned. The Pratts. The Pratts were big landowners as well. They owned Camden Plantation, which is straight across the other side of the Rappahannok River. They at one time owned Chatham Manor in Stafford. And then they also owned Smithfield Plantation, which is now the Fredericksburg Country Club off Tidewater Trail Route 2 for any locals who might be watching. And this thing was erected in 1849, so pretty old. Bernard Hipkins family, they had purchased this, like I say, in 1790 from the Conways, which was James Madison's mother's family. Okay, so yeah, that big one for the Turners. Okay, the mother, Edward Turner, I don't know why it says mother, but Susan Turner, father, and Elizabeth, and she was in the Daughters of the American Revolution. Okay, all right, yeah, big one here for the Turners. Henry Turner, he died in 1903, and this must be a child probably. John Hooker, and yeah, okay, whoa, just aged about 11 months it looks like. Oh, well, okay. A lot of the Hooker family, a couple John Hookers, Mary Hooker Huth. And yeah, Taylor Smith, I see that name again. Let's see what these are. Oh yeah, I already looked at that one. All right, William Taylor, age 25. Yeah, unfortunately, there were a lot of early deaths back then. Evelyn Turner, age 9 years, like I say. Okay, Richard Turner, Turners and Taylors. There's a big old family crest back here. Because in this marble are deposited the remains of Major Harry Turner, 1751. Oh wow, and his wife 1752. Wow, that's pretty old. Okay. More modern. She died during World War II. Oh, kind of a, I won't say it's German name, but they were a Mason, obviously. Let's see what these are. Another Turner. And this one looks like it's got some age to it. 1853 down there. Yeah, another Turner. Poland. And a couple jets. I've seen the jet family name mentioned at a few places I've been around here. And yeah, I'll just show you off this side of the church. And yeah, pretty nice. I'm sure obviously this thing has been rebuilt since 1859. I don't know when, but it's in pretty good shape. So here we go. Get the sun hitting the front. I'll fly my drone once I finish filming here. And it looks like this thing's on the National Register. Yeah, Virginia Historic Landmark, Emmanuel Church. And there you go. All right, guys. Yeah, that's it for Emmanuel Church. This little short one. Just want to show this off to some people who might not be familiar. And as always, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. See ya.